Tovlalotak, Wanga Atega Ayyu Qassataq. I'm Ayyu Qassataq from Quyanaqpak, Yunlakleet. I live, work, and raise my 4 kiddos on Dena'ina lands in Quyanaqpak, Anchorage. I'm the granddaughter of Stanton and Irene Ketchtag, the daughter of Doug and Vernita Herdman, and mother to 4 awesome kiddos, Kutukuk, Daladuk, Kinigluk, and Inuit Lurak. I apologize for not being there with you in person. At the time of our annual meeting, I will be in Nuuk, Greenland, representing us through a program of the U.S. State Department. It is the Arctic Indigenous International Exchange for Sustainable Economic Development, which is quite a mouthful. It includes our people from Alaska, Canada, and Greenland. This is our Greenland segment. I wanted to take the opportunity to share with you 2 of the reasons that I've chosen to put my name in again for the Bering Strait Board of Directors for your consideration. One is that having experienced myself what it was like to not be a shareholder until only recently, I recognize that for our corporation to be sustainable, we need to include our people. It's important that we take the leadership now to make the difficult decisions now to ensure that our future ancestors feel connected to our corporation, that our corporation is always guided by our people and our imperatives, that we are raising our own to not only run our corporation, but also all of our organizations that serve our people and communities, so that we can do all that we can through the institutions and the entities that serve us to protect our right to live our ways of life. I believe that it's an imperative for us to find a way to ensure that we enroll all of our people. Another is more recent, as someone who only recently began I guess dipping my toe into putting my name in for our board of directors, I've learned a lot about our process and feel that the process for electing our board of directors is not one that serves our people well. Having had the opportunity to travel to our villages all over the state and in our region, I know that we have incredibly brilliant leaders, young, professional, all the way up through elder, who really have experience and insight that can help us grow a corporation that reflects who we are, that reflects the brilliance of our people. And I think that the process that we use to elect our board of directors should make it possible for all of those amazing people to be able to put their name in. Currently, the process used for our board of directors is one that privileges incumbents. And while I very much value our current and past board members and their service to our corporation, it is not a process that allows us as shareholders the opportunity to put the issues that we feel are important forward in a way that we can then hear from those who want to serve our region on the board, to ask them questions about how they would approach the issue, what are the priorities that they carry, and how will they bring that into the boardroom. I think that at the very least, there should be an opportunity for all nominees, those running for the board, to be able to meet with shareholders, whether it's shareholder meetings like other corporations do, or really at the very least a Q&A. It'd be pretty simple to put together a candidates forum where shareholders can ask those running for the board questions, so you can hear directly from us the issues that we care about, or a questionnaire that we fill out that's then provided to shareholders, because as it is, the proxies that our shareholders receive really carries minimal information about candidates. It's about whether or not we serve on committees for the board. It speaks about other boards that we may be a part of, but it really doesn't give us the opportunity to share with you the issues that we care about, how we would carry those issues forward, and for you to get to know us. It's an opportunity for our shareholders to really understand and make informed choices about who they want serving us on the board. So I've brought this up multiple times over many years. If I were there this year, I would have tried to put it on the agenda for us to discuss. However, since I'm not there, I was unable to do that. But this speech is another example of that. Candidate speeches is the only time that all of our shareholders actually get to hear from everyone who wants to use the space to address you so that you can get to know us and make an informed vote. However, during the annual meeting itself, voting has either already closed or we've already hit the quota. So by the time our meeting rolls around, we already know who's on the board. And so in a way, it doesn't offer you the opportunity, you, the shareholders, the opportunity to get to know us and cast an informed vote. And I feel that is wrong. And I think that is something that needs to be changed, because opening it up, I think, could make it more accessible for the people in our communities to really put their name forward and be heard, and for our shareholders really to make those informed decisions. Again, I apologize for not being there in person. I really look forward to seeing you all around. I recently started a consultancy called Quyanaqpak, which means tending to our seal oil lamp with care. It's intended to help support the self-determination and well-being of our peoples. That's some of the work that I'll be doing in Greenland as well. Hopefully I'll see you all soon. And I thank you for your consideration of my vote. For those who've already voted for me, thank you so much. Quyanaqpak.